Okay, so now we have created an interview. It's time we run the interview with Ben. Now, you can run this interview with a range of different technology. I have lots of success with my students working from iPads, but I also have used the smart boards as well, because I've got some students who work really, really well on the smart boards. And I have also conducted interviews using eye gazes as well. So when you're ready to conduct an interview, you hover over this bit here and you conduct an interview. And the first question will come up. And I'll be saying to Ben, you know, how are you feeling today? And we can go through the answers, talk about each answer. And then once he is happy to have an answer, he can hover over one or click onto or just touch the iPad, and then you'll see it comes with a purple background. Now, as it is a multiple choice question, you can click on as many as you like here. So you could be feeling a range of emotions today. Okay. We're moving on to how do you like to travel? You know, because this can be a massive barrier for lots of our students about how they're going to get to places and what they're going to do. So we can go through each one again, discuss which one is and how they feel about them, and they can click on and touch them as they want to. As you'll see that I've also added something else, because there's always an opportunity at the end to add different answers that our students might have come up with. If you run the interview more than once, the questions will always be in the same answer, but the answers will be in different places. So if you have an eye gaze student, they're not always going to be if they're always clicking up top right, that's not a consistent answer. So these answers are always in different places. So the student has to go through and actually add what they think they are. I think I've got a good imagination. I think I'm good at swimming. Not very good at video games or football, if I'm honest with you. I'm good at art and would go through that. And hopefully I can good at making people happy. We can go and add as many different answers. These are just AI generated widget symbols that I've made, but you can take off if these aren't suitable for you. You can just add your own and take your own on. But these are the template questions, but you could add any you like at all. Now, if a student specifically needs it, you could go into this question and edit and add photos of the person's parents or sisters, brothers, if that's more appropriate for them. I like spending my money on. Again, this was a question that we added just a few moments ago. I like buying food and going to the cinema. But again, this was just an example. So you'd definitely broaden that question out. Each question could be as broad or as big as you like. And finish off, are you happy for me to share this information with people who can help you move on? Okay, so we can answer yes or no. It's really good to have that autonomy. And when we press finish, the interview will come to an end. Once it's collaborated all the answers, it'll give the opportunity to add something about the interview, any comments about the interview. Maybe the student or client gave you a different answer what wasn't available, so you could add that here. You could say on question 4, they said they'd like to do at school something which we didn't have. Or you could say that the student was unwell today, wasn't feeling very well, wasn't very chatty, or had not had a good day so far, so struggled with the interview. You could add anything which is relevant to it, and it will show on the final report.